I heard that somebody here is anxious and wants a solution. Alright, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Welcome back. If you're new here, I'm here every single day, and you should definitely subscribe. You know, if you want to be unapologetic and iconic, this is kind of the place. So, the thing that will cure your anxiety in seconds. Here we go. You might tell me, you're not gonna cure my anxiety in seconds. Well, I beg to differ. Alright? I beg to differ. If you actually do what I'm gonna say you do, it works for me. And it works for a lot of people. And it's very simple and free. It's actually so simple that you won't believe it, but if you actually try it, if you actually apply it every single time, even though you might look a little bit crazy, but it works. So who cares? Because if you still care about looking crazy to other people, you have a lot more work to do. Okay? Here, we are living for ourselves, not what people think about us. Okay? So, first of all, not trying to gag you, just saying. Most of the time, anxiety comes from things that aren't real. Aren't woo? Ooh? Ooh? Alright. So, most of the time, anxiety comes from something that isn't real yet or will actually never be. And it really is about like spiraling about action we did or we didn't do or the outcome of something. And it can also be like catastrophize. Why are we using words like this? Because it's easy to write them, and then I gotta be on camera and say them. Catastrophizing everything, or making scenario. I don't know why I'm beating up my hands like this. This is really unnecessary. Or making the worst outcome scenario about everything. You know? I mean, if you're here, you know. Every single one of those things come from your thoughts. And those thoughts, they aren't yours. They pop in and out of everybody else's brain. The only thing that makes you different and why it has power and control over you is because you retain them. They live rent-free in your mind. They do. The more you retain them, the more they come. The more they come, the more you believe them. It's about repetition. If you're into manifestation, you might know the term robotic affirming. It's about repeating something so much inside of your brain that your subconscious that has no eye only knows and believe what you tell it will believe something because of repetition. Now, if you believe that, if you're into manifestation, woo-woo, if you're not, well, you should. But that's not the video about. You should definitely subscribe if you're interested though. If you believe that repetition will give you something and you have experienced it, don't you think the contrary of repeating and believing bad things in your head will create anxiety, which is a feeling, and it's all about feelings, so that feeling will manifest. This is not the point of the video, but it's to tell you that if something works in one way, it works in another way. Anyway, that was on the side. As I was saying, the more you retain them, the more they come back. The more they come back, the more you believe them. The answer to stop your anxiety in seconds is to not believe them. You're gonna tell me, oh, don't you think I tried this? Okay, put your fist down and listen. Obviously, the solution is not to believe them. But how do you not believe them? By not giving them any attention. How do you not give them any attention? You stop them. I keep hitting my hand, it's really hurting. You stop them right in their track. Example, if somebody is talking and somebody else starts talking over them, they're probably going to stop. Because stopping something with an action is more powerful than trying to contain everything. Now you might say, how the hell do I stop them? Well, if you can't wait a few seconds more, I'll tell you. I don't know why we have this energy today, but I feel like you're really coming for me, and I feel very attacked. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. I know you're really anxious, but it's not my fault, okay? Just breathe, open your leg, let it out, and it's gonna be okay. And I will actually tell you because I'm not going to the point. I'm coming. Shut up. The actual solution is going to sound insane to you. And I kept saying this since the beginning of the video, so I will actually tell you now because I know you're raging behind your screen and probably close to unsubscribing. And if you're not already subscribed, I feel very attacked. How you stop them and how you cure your anxiety in second is shutting them out loud. Yes, I want you to shut those thoughts out loud. Shut them out. Let's say you're in a building and you think this building is going to collapse any minute and we're gonna die. This is inside your mind, okay? I'm a very good actress. I know I can replicate your mind very well. Your mind thinks this, and you're like, we're gonna die. It's gonna collapse. Okay. Girl. And I know you know that it sounds insane. You have the same reaction as me because I've been there. You think things and then inside your head you're like, if you can catch yourself, you're like, girl, that's crazy. Say this out loud. Say it out loud. Shut them out loud. If you think this, I don't give a shit if you're in a public space. I don't give a shit if there's people around. I don't give a shit if you look insane. Don't you think your own wellness and well-being and how you feel inside of your head is more important than looking insane to random people that you will never see again? And I've done this. I've been there. I have been anxious. I still am sometimes, and I've done this. You don't have to scream it. When you think, this building is gonna collapse, we're all gonna die. You think this inside of your head, okay? Out loud. Girl, what the hell are you talking about? Just shut up. The building is gonna collapse. Yeah, sure, there's Santa going by too. Look, over there. Santa. Oh, yeah. And then next to me, that's Meryl Streep. Yeah. You see how you look insane? You see how your anxiety is just thoughts coming inside of you. And they come inside of you and you're like, oh my God, what if this happens? You retain them. And you're like, I retained them. And then there's another one passing by and say, oh, well, this one has been retained here. Yeah, the building is going to collapse. We're all going to die, you know? And it's like, if you retain them, you start to believe them again and again. But if you catch yourself starting to think a little bit too long about them, a little bit too much, so you understand that you're starting to retain them, you're starting to panic, you're starting to be anxious, say it out loud. I could not explain in this video how much power your mouth and your words and what you say about your life have. If you understand how much power they have, you can understand how they can resolve every single thing. You should never speak evil of your life. You should never speak bad thing over your life. So if this is true, don't you think you can literally stop things in your mind with an action in real life using your mouth? Because the physical manifestation of your thought vocally will actually make you realize how insane and unrealistic all of this sounds. But if you keep everything in your mind, it is not physical. It's still in your mind. And your mind believes what you tell it. It's the same thing as if you have a dream and it's so easy to tell it to yourself in your head. But when you have to tell it out loud, you feel a little, kind of more anxious and a little bit more scared, and you feel maybe ridiculous, which you should never feel. It's because your words have so much more power than what you think in your head. I mean, thoughts have power too, but it's getting very complicated. But overall, by doing this, you will realize that you can stop everything and cut it short by switching your brain from thinking and catastrophizing everything to action and logic. And you stopped it. Now, you might look crazy. I'm sure you will. Who cares? Who cares if you look insane? If you feel better? Listen, people are gonna see you, think you talk to yourself, and then move on with their life. Talk it out. Even if it's just not stopping it by saying, girl, you're completely crazy. You know, you can do that. But you don't have to do this every single time. You can simply, out loud, say, is it realistic for me to think that my first date with this person, he's gonna pull out a gun and kidnap me and just chop me into pieces and eat me with a tomato salad? Well, probably not. I mean, stay safe, but probably not. Going into an interview and in the waiting room, you know you're overqualified for this job, but your brain telling you, you're never gonna get it. You're really terrible. You're never gonna get that job. I'm overqualified for this. Why am I worrying about? I'm overqualified for this. I don't even know why I'm here. I got this. There you go. If there's other people in the waiting room, you might look crazy. Who cares? Listen, you're gonna get the job and not them, so who cares what they think? Just saying, I'm just saying. Just saying. That was my solution. I hope this video didn't give you too much anxiety. But if you want more, I'm here every single day, so you should definitely subscribe and like the video if I helped you. If you want more, this might be great for you. I feel it inside of me. Until then, tomorrow, don't forget to be unapologetic, but most of all, be iconic. Bye.